Brenda Wilbur, who I believe you know.
Brenda Wilbur?
Yes. She's dead.
What?
Somebody bludgeoned her or something.
Wait, slow down.
The police are out there. I was there. I had made love to her earlier, and now they're here to ask me questions.
Paul Stewart, are you his lawyer?
Mrs. Piper, Alan Shore. I grew up here in Dedham.
I need money, Alan. So much so I sometimes see it in my dreams. I especially saw it at 10:30 last night when I saw Paul Stewart coming out of Brenda's house.
How are we arranging to pay her off?
I cannot bribe this witness.
I'm not letting my only child go to prison.
As a childhood friend who grew up with you, did you commit this crime?
The answer's no. I did not.
Wives don't statistically leave their husbands over infidelity. With the remotest possibility that you walking out could be perceived as you thinking he's guilty of murder, and there is that possibility, you cannot walk out that door now.
Maybe I do think he's guilty of murder.
Brenda Wilbur was a beloved member of this community, a lifelong resident.
I'm assuming she practiced confession. Did she ever mention it? If you know anything you can share, Tom.
I can't break the confessional seal.
Did he do this? People change. If you only knew what I've become.
When you were 16, you slept with your best friend's mother. How have you changed, Alan?
All I'm asking, without breaking the seal of any specific confession, is that you reveal to me generally whether any...
I thought we were going out for beer as old friends.
You know something?
Why do you insist on that?
Because I can read you. I could when I was 10. Tom,
I know absolutely nothing that bears on this case.
how about you let me be the judge of that?
And if I knew anything, Alan, the information wouldn't be favorable to Paul.
You said yourself there's no way he could have done this.
I don't believe there is. Look, and this is all I'm gonna say. Brenda felt like he was becoming emotionally involved with her. It concerned her. She talked about that. There. I've broken seal. Thank you very much. I hope you're happy. Now I need to go to confession.
That's all?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
Oh, for God.
Come on, Tom. Don't insult me here. This girl ended up in some very unlikely places. You, of all people, know that.
Meaning?
Tom. Was she ever with you?
What?
You heard me. Were you and Brenda ever?
You've got to be out of your mind.
I am. Were you ever out of yours with Brenda? I'm offering you a little window, my friend. Whatever you share with me here, it stays confidential between two old friends. Whatever I should turn up on my own, however, I will use. I'm not kidding.
Two old friends having a beer. Stays between us?
You have my word.
It happened once.
When?
2 years ago. She was in my office in distress over, who knows what affair she was having. She was describing it. She felt demeaned by the sexual nature of it. She was rather graphically describing the events. And God help me, I got aroused. I'm not sure I was even aware of it. But evidently she was. And she propositioned me.
I don't even know how to respond to that. I'm shocked, stunned. I'm jealous.
I am a good priest. This stays between us, Alan. It has nothing to do with this case.
His name is Terry Glazer. He's a professional jury consultant. I need you
I
to...
thought I was meeting with a witness.
You are. Mr. Glazer will be in later. You're to drive him to Dedham, interview people.
Has anybody seen Tara?
She's out with a client. She'll be out all day.
I need a typist today, Alan.
I'm sure Jimmy can type.
What'd you say? Tara works for the firm, Alan, not just you.
Forgive me, but since I just brought in $750,000 on top of the $2 million before that, on top of the $3 million before that...
We all have caseloads here.
I've seen your caseload, Jimmy. And trust me, Tara can't keep up with an ambulance.
You know what?
Hey,
I have an important trial starting next week. Keep that man away from me.
Hello.
Catherine, this way, please.
Wow, from your fancy suits, I'd never have guessed you worked in such a crap hole.
This way.
My, aren't you black?
Hold on.
She's a prosecution witness. Why is she here?
Because I care, sweetheart.
Come on, Catherine. Thank you for coming in.
I'm not giving back any of the money.
I don't want to
That-
hear anything about money or any transaction, Catherine. This is Jamie Stringer, my associate.
Hello, dear.
Hi.
I want you to go over your testimony with Jamie. Every single...
That wasn't part of the deal.
There
What
is
deal?
no deal, Catherine. You are a potential witness in the trial. You'll likely be called to give testimony. We need to know exactly what the testimony will be. I'd like you to sit with Jamie and
I'm
tell...
sorry. I'm afraid that's not possible.
Why not?
No offense, sweetheart. I'm sure you're darling. But your mouth looks like a drive-through window for oral sex. I'm a Christian woman. Get me another lawyer.
What the hell is this?
She's nuts. But we need her.
What's this deal she's talking about?
The two of us played strip mahjong last night. It got rather ugly.
Alan?
Get her testimony, then meet with the jury consultant and get to Dedham.
And according to Father Dugan, Brenda believed that you were becoming emotionally involved. Is that true?
I don't know.
Paul, look at me. Next week, we defend you on murder charges. I need to ask you personal questions, perhaps uncomfortable ones, and you need to answer them. Were you in love with Brenda Wilbur?
I believe I was falling in love, yes.
And did she indicate her feelings towards you?
She indicated that she was only interested in sex.
I'm sorry. Alan just called. He's on his way. He wants you to meet him at the courthouse.
Okay.
Are you in love with her?
I'm sorry.
Your wife, are you in love with her?
Of course I am.
Paul, I keep sensing that you are looking to present yourself in the best possible light, and that helps neither me nor you. Are you in love with your wife?
No.
Is she with you?
No. We share the same commitment to our children. We like the same movies, same books. We're two wonderfully compatible people, actually. Just perfect couple. Just romantically dead.
Mr. Shore is free to review our autopsy report. There's no
I
need
want
for...
to conduct my own.
why?
First, because it's fun, and second...
It's indecent to the victim to be dissected and probed
The
again.
victim is dead. I'm sure she's got other things on her plate.
Mr. Shore, we don't make fun of the dead in this courthouse.
I can see why there's so much sport to be had with the living. Look, Your Honor, the defense is entitled to conduct its own autopsy. I'm not looking for a favor. I'm exercising a right.
Mr. Clark, let his people examine the body. What else we got?
That's it, Your Honor.
Chambers. Okay, let's cut to it. What are you doing here? This is just for lawyers.
Mr. Shore is acting as my agent. I, therefore...
This meeting is for counsel only.
I'm paying for it.
Either show me your bar card or get the hell out of here.
It's not nice to remove people, Marcus. What's the expression? What goes around comes around?
Victoria, you may run this town, but you don't run my courtroom. Either get out, or I'll have you thrown in a jail cell.
I could be wrong, but I think he wants you to leave.
That woman needs to get laid. Okay, sit. I spent a whole day yesterday poring over this case. Mr. Clark, it's all circumstantial. Mr. Shore, it's clear as hell that your guy did it. I say, go voluntary manslaughter, 8 years. The media can go screw themselves. All in favor?
You must be joking.
Hey, Al. You haven't lived here in a long time. Why don't you go to a reunion or two? Hang out. Go shoot a few games of pool down at the pub. You know what the buzz is here in your jury pool? He's guilty.
You know what, guys? I'd like to move for a change of venue.
Too late. All motions were to be
It's never too late. By the way, if that's a buzz you're hearing around the checkerboard down at the barber shop, you have a duty to remove this to another venue.
I like to think my ability to run a fair trial can overcome any potential jury bias. If I were you, I'd plead.
You're not. I won't.
I hope counsel is looking at the evidence objectively.
I never do that, Your Honor. Do you?
Get out. I want to talk to Mr. Clark.
That would be ex parte.
We don't talk Latin here in Dedham. Get the hell out of here.
Perhaps I could interpret for you. I have the right to be present at any meeting.
I want to talk fishing, and I don't want you learning my favorite holes. Out! You'd better add manslaughter to your pleadings.
Manslaughter. He took a hammer to her head 20 times.
Exactly. This Shore character is smart. He might very well get up there and say whoever did this must have been acting in the heat of passion. If the jury doesn't have manslaughter to fall back on, they might have no choice but to acquit.
Judge, Paul Stewart is well liked. If they do have manslaughter to fall back on, they might do so just out of sympathy.
Your case is circumstantial, Harvey. This Shore is a shrewd SOB. And you'd be smart to keep all your options open.
Look at her. This isn't manslaughter.
He actually said that.
I need to get laid.
I'm keeping track of everything he says in case we should need it for appeal.
And is that why you're here? Because you agree
I'm sorry?
that I need to get laid?
No, that's not why I'm here.
Pity.
I would think your son being on trial for murder might put a slight chill in your libido.
Crisis might lower sex drive, but it also intensifies loneliness.
Ah, the passive aggressive come on. Much better.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I'm here, I've made a mistake. It seems I should have moved for a change of venue after all. I thought Paul's popularity within the town would work in our favor. Where I miscalculated was with the profound contempt the people of Dedham seem to have for you. I know this is difficult to hear, and I'm sure much of it has to do with envy or a rich, powerful woman who young boys want to sleep with. But I need to distance you from the defense team. You need to be in the background. Far, far in the background. I want you sitting in the back of the courtroom. You can't be entering and leaving with us. I can't have the jury looking at Paul and getting so much as a glimpse of you. Hey. You're a wonderful woman. And I like being the only one who knows it.
Well.
Ugh, my feet are killing me.
You're just getting back? It's 10 o'clock.
Yes, what are you guys still doing here?
I have my motion to compel tomorrow, remember? You're gonna help me with that research?
Well, I'm sorry, Jimmy, but I've been hoofing it all over Dedham with a jury consultant, interviewing...
You see?
All right, let's just...
It's not all right. The guy is monopolizing associates like he's a partner, which he isn't. And I am.
Jimmy, he's about to start a new trial.
We all have trials, Eleanor. I'm sick of this. And I'm also sick of you making excuses for the guy.
Good day at the office.
How's it going?
Our expert jury consultant has deep concerns.
Yeah, well, if anyone can pull it out, Alan's the guy.
Eleanor... Never mind.
What?
I think I got a peek at how Alan pulls things out.
What do you mean? Jamie, finish what you started to say.
Well, I think, and I can't be sure, but I think Catherine Piper, that wacky prosecution witness that was in this morning, I think she's being paid to modify her testimony.
I beg your pardon?
There was all this cryptic talk about a transaction or a deal, and Alan tried to shut the conversation down, like he didn't want me to hear it. And again, I can't be positive, but I think this fruitcake is being paid off.
We've had this discussion
I don't
already.
care.
You
Wendy?
can't...
Shut up, Paul.
Where are the kids?
With my mother, where I will be shortly unless you'd like to run off after yours.
Listen.
This doesn't concern you.
If you leave now, you'll be indicting him with the jury pool.
I don't care.
What is going on? What suddenly changed in the last few hours?
What's changed, Paul, is you loved her. She wasn't just some... You loved her. And I can't wake up in this house with you. And I can't even pretend to be on your side.
Where's all this hurt coming from? It's not like you love me. What is this about?
I won't be your damn trial prop. I won't walk into court as the loyal wife. Good luck. Goodbye.
Tom.
Ah. Good Lord, Alan, you scared me. What the hell are you doing sitting there like that?
Tom, what we talked about as friends over drinks. You and Brenda. I'd like your permission to use it.
What? Use it how?
It doesn't bear directly on this case.
You gave me your word that you wouldn't.
And I'll stick to my word. I won't do anything without your permission, but please, hear me out. The way Brenda propositioned you, it is extremely relevant to establish her sexual aggressiveness. The idea that she could have brought somebody home, perhaps a stranger even, who then killed her, that's a real possibility. One I need to be able to convince a jury of. The fact that she came onto a priest is... Tom.
No. No, it would destroy me. My parish. No. Not to mention, it's completely extraneous. You look desperate, for God's sake.
I'm afraid I'm feeling a little desperate. I'll honor my word. I won't reveal your secret unless you allow me to. But please, please, think about it.
I've been subpoenaed. By the prosecution.
Why?
He came here the night of the murder.
Paul?
Yeah, he said that he needed to confess. Then he panicked. I think because he heard other people, he fled before he went into the confessional.
Why did you not tell me this?
Because I felt it was private between a parishioner and his priest.
So why are you telling me now?
Because someone on the cleaning crew evidently overheard it and reported it to the police. It's not private anymore.
I went to confession because I had just... Plus the affair. I was in shock and crisis. I needed to speak with my priest. I didn't go to confess murder.
I understand. But this doesn't look good, Paul. You're seen leaving the victim's house, then seen minutes later rushing to a priest ostensibly to confess.
They have no witnesses to my leaving the house.
You hope. Where's Wendy now?
She's still at her mother's.
You have to get her back.
She's not coming.
Keep trying. I want her in the courtroom. I'm going back to the office to meet with the jury consultant. Voir dire starts after lunch. I want you there for that.
Okay.
You okay?
I don't know.
I'll stay with him. Whatever you're feeling, your public face has to remain stoic. Photographers will be snapping pictures. Any likeness of you in the newspaper must be that of an innocent man.
I miss her. Of all the times not to be able to talk to her.
We'll try to get her back.
Get her back? She's dead, Tara. I can't talk about that in public, can I? I can't let the potential jury pool see how much I loved her. I can't let people see me grieve because... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just...
It's okay.
No, I don't mean to. I apologize.
Paul, somebody you love has died. You're allowed to grieve.
An older black woman. That's your ideal juror. Somebody with life experience, somebody who understands that infidelity doesn't mean murder. And if there's any minority at all, grab him or her. Minorities are your best chance for a hung jury. I can show you the statistics.
Never mind what I want. Tell me what we figure to get.
Middle-aged white males who never went to college.
Blue-collar men vote to convict 98% of the time.
Great.
It's worse. Blue-collar statistically resent rich, they resent doctors, and here's one you'll like. They resent rich men with mistresses.
We're defending a Triple Crown winner.
You need to pray that there's at least one black woman in that pool. I have a series of litmus questions for you, but basically, you want black female, black female, black female. Am I being too subtle?
George Bush is a great man.
Because?
Because he's President of the United States. You don't get to be president without a measure of greatness.
Bill Clinton. What about Bill Clinton, sir?
He's okay.
Okay? What happened to you don't get to be president without a measure of greatness?
Mr. Clinton is brilliant, he's an excellent politician, but he committed infidelity. I can't respect any person who does that.
Your Honor, I move that this juror be excused for cause.
Objection.
I'm not removing him.
Your Honor, my client was unfaithful to his wife. Clearly.
I'm not removing every juror who can't respect infidelity. We'd have nobody left.
Defense exercises one of its peremptory challenges.
Thank you, sir. You are excused.
What?
Sir, please leave the room now.
Fine. As far as I go, infidelity should be a crime. Put him in jail.
I hear you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
What is up with you? What are you even doing here?
Well, I came to watch you in voir dire, see how you relate to the jurors.
You aren't allowed in there. You're a witness, Catherine.
Oh, that's right. That must be why I'm here. I'm a witness. I need another $50,000. Actually, that's a lie. I don't need it. I just want it.
First, if it's for all the elective surgeries, you do need it. And second, $50,000 won't nearly get the job done. The answer is no.
I want the check by tomorrow. Tell Victoria I feel an attack of conscience coming on.
Your conscience? That's a pinprick.
Alan.
Catherine.
Alan.
Catherine.
This give and take is a little like tennis, isn't it? You know, the game with the racket and the balls. Actually, I've got your balls, haven't I, dear? And if you don't want me making a racket, you'll tell Victoria to get me that extra 50 by tomorrow.
We've proceeded to trial quickly, frankly, because it was a simple investigation. The guy was caught. He was seen leaving the house. He left his prints, hair, and fibers in the house. The question I'd ask is, why did the defense agree to a quick trial? And I suspect the answer is because they're trying to trade on the doctor's reputation before it's shot.
Hello, Detective. Nice to see you talking to a reporter, commenting on the evidence. Be sure to get that spelling right. It's M-C, capital C, A-R-L-E-Y. Excuse us. See, Kev, the idea from your side is not to give defense any grounds for appeal, talking to the press, contaminating jury pools, that kind of thing. State of mind is no excuse, by the way. You can't plead stupidity. Thoughts?
The reason this is being tried here in Dedham is because you didn't move it when you had the chance. You didn't want to move it because you wanted to come back here and put on a big show in your hometown, and now it's backfiring. You're not even a criminal attorney. Your specialty is antitrust. Oh, you're here to help out your friend, aren't you? You're a fraud.
Norfolk County is a little rigid.
You can't change venue?
Apparently not. And some of our witnesses make us uneasy.
Which witnesses? Catherine Piper? Let's do this.
Alan? Can we see you a second? Jamie evidently heard an exchange between you and Catherine Piper, which led her to conclude that this witness may have been bought. Do you know anything about that?
And why would Jamie think that?
You'd have to ask Jamie, Eugene.
I did. She heard the witness talking about a deal, a transaction, and then she heard you shut the discussion down. What's going on, Alan?
And don't lie to us.
It appears that my client's mother may have bribed Miss Piper. I wasn't present for it, and I don't know. I don't want to know. That's why I instructed Miss Piper to tell me nothing about whatever deal they may have entered into.
Well, it seems like you have enough to go to the judge.
I don't, and I won't.
You won't? Look, listen to me, Alan.
I'll take a pass on that, thank you. I've done nothing but listen to you since I walked through the door. And frankly, Eugene, I'm tired of listening to you. You're not that interesting. Let's make a little deal. Until this trial is over, I'll keep completely out of your way. You stay the hell out of mine.
He's gone.
Eugene, obviously he's feeling a lot of stress. This is one of his oldest friends on trial here.
Eleanor, when this trial is over, that man is gone.
I'm not good with dead. What about Tara?
Tara loves dead bodies. It's worrisome.
I'm serious. Death makes me nauseous.
Gene, it so tickles the rest of us. Tara's busy interviewing witnesses. I need to go see Paul, who's on the verge of a breakdown. I need you to meet with the medical examiner, so please, just do it. Hello. Where is he?
In his treehouse. Believe that?
His treehouse, the one he and I...
It's still standing. You two swung a pretty good hammer back then. I suppose I shouldn't say that.
George Scott Whiffs, inning over. Wasn't that our password?
Enter.
I can't believe this thing is still standing.
It's been renamed Home for Bad Husbands. I can't tell you how many times after fights with Wendy I come up here to sit.
Remember all our secret compartments to hide the beer, cigarettes, and pot?
I found some of the old pot a few years ago, by the way.
Smoke it? Is there any left? What's going on?
I don't know if I can make it, Alan. This is...
You'll make it.
Tara tell you how much I miss her? Brenda?
No, she didn't.
I have so much to be humiliated about, but being ridiculously in love with someone who didn't love me back.
That's always a good one.
Am I gonna beat this?
I don't know. Case is circumstantial. They don't have a murder weapon. I don't know.
I'll make a deal. Give me an acquittal. I'll meet you back here after, and I'll bring the beer.
Bring a lot. The DA wants to meet with me. I think he plans to offer murder, too. I assume you wouldn't want to accept that.
This feels like a test.
It isn't.
I won't accept murder too.
Lisa Scrap came all the way from New Haven.
What exactly is the problem?
Oh, you see exactly the problem.
Look, I don't actually have to see the body, okay? You can just tell me.
Words don't tell story. You need to see.
Wonderful.
Report says 35-year-old attractive woman beaten to death with hammer. Not beaten, not attractive, not woman.
What the hell?
This is not Brenda Wilbur.
You destroyed her? Evidently, she was mistakenly ID'd as a transient. And a normal procedure post-autopsy... Look, we screwed up.
You think?
Technically, you need to file a motion to preserve the remains. You didn't do that.
It's evidence. I hardly need file a motion. Don't destroy evidence.
Our autopsy was complete, so even if we
Hold on. I need to ask the obvious question, however delicate. Did he take the body home with him to,
Hey, bite me.
Kevin?
I've had it with this ass. He's enjoying this. He's been smug since the 5th grade, and I'm sick of it.
All right.
I'd like to respond to that. First, yes, I am enjoying it. I can't wait to tell the jury you accidentally destroyed the corpse. Second, I believe I was quite humble your 3rd year of 5th grade.
You know what?
Just be quiet. Look, as I said, you'll get the relevant tissues and fluids, plus the reports. You won't be prejudiced. Now, can we discuss a plea?
There isn't going to be a plea.
You're making a mistake.
You have a little booger.
Alan, you can't really want to try this case.
Oh, but I can. Excuse me. Hello? I'll be right there. There's a sale.
I did tell the police. They think I got the wrong house or something.
How old was the woman?
I couldn't really tell. She was all bundled up.
You sure she came out of Brenda Wilbur's house?
90% sure it was her house, yeah.
At 7 o'clock?
Around then.
Could you see her face at all?
No, she was all bundled up and stuff. The reason I remember is there was no car out front, which made me think she was like going for a walk or something. Which was strange, because it was colder than a witch's. I'm sorry.
That's right. I'm actually not a witch.
Excuse us. Look, get the best description you can, clothes, everything, then get over to be with Paul. I'm worried about him being alone. I'd go myself, but according to our jury consultant, we have another emergency.
What?
You. Me.
I interviewed people from the jury pool. You went over like lead. Too urban, too slick, too smart.
Too smart?
This is a blue-collar, uneducated, overweight, lunch bucket town. You're a smooth Harvard-type sophisticate, and they don't like you. You need to find a Joe Schmo fat Catholic and put him at your table.
What did you just say to me?
I asked you to be part of my team, Jimmy.
What's going on?
Nothing's going on. I need you.
He's setting me up for something.
No, I'm not.
Look, you can't have him. You've already got Jamie and...
I'll return Jamie. I need Jimmy.
Really? So I'm going to ask the same question he did. What's going on?
What's going on is I think Jimmy could be an asset for
Look, put it on the table or you don't get him.
Dedham is very blue-collar. The jury consultant thinks I will alienate the jury because I'm well-dressed and look like I read. And, well, Jimmy doesn't.
That's it!
Hey, get off him!
Hey.
Get off me!
Alan, back! Jimmy!
What the hell's wrong with you? What the hell is this place? You all go to great lengths to establish a team philosophy that will all jump in together when need be. I need him. I need you. You once billed yourself as Jimmy the Grunt for your own personal gain. Well, I need you to sit your fat ass at my table and send that same message again. Not for me, not for you, for the client. The client, who happens to be innocent.
So, how can I help you?
Well, I come to you with a very heavy heart. I've been to my pastor, but I'm afraid I can only... Well, may I sit?
Sure.
There's no easy way to say this. I saw Paul Stewart leave Brenda Wilbur's house around 10:30 the night of the murder.
Excuse me. Did you say 10:30?
Paul's mother paid me $600,000 not to come forward. I'm ashamed to say I accepted, but my conscience just won't allow me to go down this path. I simply have to tell the truth. He was there. I saw him. It pains me to say it, but I have no doubt he killed that woman.
Brenda Wilbur, who I believe you know, she's dead. What? The police are out there. I was there. I had made love to her earlier, and now they're here to ask me questions.
I need money, Alan. So much so I sometimes see it in my dreams. I especially saw it at 10:30 last night when I saw Paul Stewart coming out of Brenda's house.
How are we arranging to pay her off?
I cannot bribe this witness.
I'm not letting my only child go to prison.
Wives don't statistically leave their husbands over infidelity. You cannot walk out that door now.
Maybe I do think he's guilty of murder.
Did he do this? People change. If you only knew what I've become.
When you were 16, you slept with your best friend's mother. How have you changed, Alan?
I miss her.
Somebody you love has died. You're allowed to grieve. I'd like you to stay away from him. I'm sorry?
I fear he's becoming attached. I think a little distance is in order for you, Miss Wilson.
This girl ended up in some very unlikely places. You, of all people, know that.
Meaning?
Was she ever with you?
Are you out of your mind?
Whatever you share with me here, it stays confidential between two old friends.
Two old friends having a beer.
You have my word.
It happened once. I've been subpoenaed by the prosecution.
Why?
He came here the night of the murder.
Paul?
He said that he needed to confess.
I needed to speak with my priest. I didn't go to confess murder.
But this doesn't look good, Paul. You're seen leaving the victim's house, then seen minutes later rushing to a priest ostensibly to confess.
They have no witnesses to my leaving the house.
You hope.
I saw Paul Stewart leave Brenda Wilbur's house around 10:30 the night of the murder. Paul's mother paid me $600,000 not to come forward, but I have no doubt he killed that woman.
Personally, I think it's a mistake to hire Alan Shore. People in Dedham remember him, and, well, I won't call him a liar, but let me put it this way. If he went out to feed the pigs, you'd have to get somebody else to call him.
That was very funny, Kevin. I demand you stop referring to this man as witless.
We will present evidence of the affair. You will hear from a witness who places the defendant at the scene. You will hear from scientific experts who establish hair, body oils, semen, on or in the victim, all coming from the defendant. Clothing, taken from the defendant's home with blood spatterings from the victim. Ladies and gentlemen, in short, the evidence. All of it. Eyewitnesses, forensics, motive, every bit of it points to one suspect and only one suspect, Paul Stewart.
Isn't it exciting? A murder right in our own town. A delicious kind, too. One of our own dead, one of our own charged, one of our own prosecuting, and best of all, one of our own defending, me. My name is Alan Shore, and I assure you I'll be doing everything I can to make this proceeding all about me. Prosecution will no doubt take delight in that, because you see, I'm a terrible person. Paul Stewart, on the other hand, is a good man, a kind one. Innocent, too, and they make for lousy defendants. Justice, it works better when you get bad guys, not the innocent ones. And we here in Dedham, is it time for a break yet, Judge, or shall I keep going?
Keep going. We here in Dedham know all about travesty, don't we? Dedham, this very courtroom, in fact, is ground zero for one of the worst miscarriages of justice in American history. Two innocent men, Nicola Sacco and Bartolomeo Vanzetti, were convicted, where we stand, for crimes they didn't commit. Why? Because the police needed these murders solved. Because
Mr. Shore, I'm going to instruct you to stick to this trial.
This trial, in a way, is about a second chance for Dedham. In that other case, the one the judge doesn't want me to talk about, we had Albert Einstein, George Bernard Shaw, Justice Felix Frankfurter, the Pope, even the Pope, all writing letters to Dedham, begging for justice, pleading that we set those two innocent men free. Dedham didn't do that. On August 23rd, 1927, Sacco and Vanzetti were put to death. Dedham didn't get it right. Today, we have, yet again, an innocent man on trial. This time, we need Dedham to get it right.
Her eyes were open and vacant when we got there, and her head was like all bashed in and mushed. We found the defendant's semen in her vaginal area. We found strands of his hair on her person, and we found his oil secretions on her person.
But you, in fact, suspected Paul Stewart even before the blood and hair analysis.
Yes, because a witness placed him at the scene. In fact, the witness placed him at the scene on many occasions. We suspected the affair, and when we first went to question Mr. Stewart, his lawyer just so happened to be there.
I believe Mr. Stewart has a constitutional right to counsel, and I'd remind the court this is the United States of America. Forgive me. I'm sorry, I was thinking about the old America. Sorry.
Mr. Shore, the court does not intend to tolerate your distractions.
I have nothing further, Judge.
All right, Mr. Shore. Now it's your turn.
Thank you, Your Honor. Hello, Detective. So how are we today?
Fine.
Tell me, would you regard yourself as a good detective?
Yes.
You would. So all the evidence that exists against my client, we should figure you to have it. Well, you say a witness placed Mr. Stewart at the scene. That witness would be Catherine Piper?
Yes.
Would you stand, Catherine? Is this witness the heart of your detectiving?
No, she merely supports my findings. The heart would be the physical evidence linking the defendant to the case.
Ah, the physical evidence. You mean like the murder weapon? Where is the murder weapon, by the way?
We didn't find it.
You didn't find it?
He obviously ditched it.
Ditched it? Where? You claim you've been able to plot out the exact route and timeline. My client went from Brenda's house to church, to his mother's house, to his own house, where he stayed till morning, at which point he went to his office, and from there the police station. So where did he ditch it?
We don't know.
You don't know? That's disturbing. Let's turn to the victim then. Brenda Wilbur. Where is she?
The body was inadvertently destroyed, but the autopsy had been completed.
Gee, no body, no murder weapon. Well, lucky for us, we have a good detective.
Objection.
So let me get this straight. By physical evidence, you mean...
For starters, his semen.
I see. And his semen would explain A, making love to her, or B, killing her, or C, loading zone for passengers only?
It means that he was there.
But he could have been there hours earlier, couldn't he?
His hairs were on her and his oil secretions.
Tell me, Detective, honestly, you actually found his hair samples and body oil secretions right on the victim?
Yes.
As she lay there dead?
Yes.
You're sure?
Yes.
Well then, I can see why you suspected him. Nothing further. Oh, I'm curious. Did you find anybody else's hair or body oil secretions on the victim? Say, for example, mine. Did you find my hair and oil secretions on the corpse, Detective?
Yes, because you fainted on it.
Well, why didn't you question me? I certainly had motive. I'm the one person in town she didn't sleep with. Maybe I killed her.
Objection.
You think you're funny?
Any of your hair and fibers on her, Detective?
Because I helped you up after you fainted.
So there was evidence of you on the victim. Detective, you led this jury to believe there was evidence of Paul Stewart and only Paul Stewart on the body. That wasn't honest. I won't call you a liar, but who feeds your pigs?
Objection.
Sustained. So, let's see. I could be a suspect. How about Catherine Piper? She hated Brenda. Stand up, Catherine. Did you investigate her?
No.
You can sit down, Catherine. Wendy, hi. Would you stand up, please? Scorned wife? She certainly had a motive. No alibi, I'm told. Did you check her out? I'm sure you didn't. You can sit down. Thank you, Wendy. So many suspects. Let's not forget you, Kev. Stand up, Judge. Never mind. But you get my point, don't you, Detective? You really only looked at one person, didn't you? 3 years of 5th grade. We expected better. Shoddy work, Detective.
Objection.
Sustained. I'm very disappointed.
Is that why you wanted me in the room, so you could point to me as a possible suspect?
I wanted you in the room to help secure an acquittal for your husband. We do want that, don't we, Wendy?
Hello. I want you to know I don't mind being a suspect at all. It gives me edge.
Catherine, I'm having a private conversation here.
Well, don't dilly-dally, dear. My testimony's up next. We certainly don't want to miss that. He would come to her house at least 3 times a week. He'd park on the corner of Milton and Toby, and then he'd walk a block.
3 times a week.
Yes, to have lascivious sex with her.
Miss Piper, on the day Brenda Wilbur was murdered,
He was there.
when?
Well, he came in the afternoon, and then I saw him return that night, before 10.
Objection.
On what grounds?
From my interview with the witness, I believe she's misspoken.
No, I haven't. Could I be allowed to finish?
Sit, Mr. Shore.
You saw him return at 10 p.m.
Yes.
on the night Brenda Wilbur was murdered.
Yes.
And when did he leave?
Just after 10:30. And he was running like there was something terribly wrong.
Now, Miss Piper, when the police first questioned you, you said nothing about the defendant being there that night.
Because Victoria Stewart, Paul's mother, paid me $600,000 not to.
We're dead.
The mother of the defendant paid you $600,000.
And I'm so ashamed to say I took it. I think that's why Mr. Shore was expecting me to lie just now. But my conscience simply got the better of me. That's why I came to you. I'm not the noblest of people. I'm obviously not above extortion or even lying. But I just couldn't lie to help somebody get away with murder. No, I can't do that.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, Catherine.
Hello.
Tell me, Catherine, how do you feel about Victoria Stewart?
Why, I loathe her, of course, as does everyone else in this town.
Yes. And in fact, I bet it occurred to you you could get the extortion money and still bring her down by going to the police.
Well, yes, that was exactly my thinking.
Just for fun, could you tell us your opinion of Brenda Wilbur?
She was a godless whore.
In fact, you complained to the police about all the men she entertained. Tell me, did you ever recognize any of these men?
I don't associate with those kinds of people.
I see. So, in reviewing your testimony, you hated Brenda, you hate Victoria, and in fact extorted her. You saw a lot of men enter and leave what eventually turned out to be the murder scene. But the only one you seem to remember is my client. I guess that's pretty much it, right? You didn't see anybody commit any crime, did you?
No, but I'm sure he did it.
I see. By the way, when you and I said hello a few weeks ago, we shook hands. You had something on your glove. Do you remember what that was?
Dog crap.
Yes. Do you remember why you reached for my hand with dog stool on yours?
Because you put dog stool in a bag and left it on my doorstep. And you ruined my fleece slippers.
This happened when?
In 1971.
So you were getting even for a Halloween prank I pulled when I was 9.
Yes.
You hate godless whores, and you're a fan of vengeance.
I am a Christian, dear.
I'm not breaking any seal.
I'm not asking you to. But you could verify that Brenda Wilbur was a sexually aggressive woman who got herself into situations.
How would I know that?
Tom, we're desperate. I may have to ask you.
I'll lie.
No, you won't. It's not in your character.
You gave me your word.
I realize that. But
If I had something to say that would help Paul.
You do.
I don't. The only thing that will come from my little admission is the destruction of my church, my parish, and me, and I won't do it. I will lie, and I'll be believed. And your case will just look all the more desperate.
I may have to take that chance.
You'll regret it. I promise you.
There's no reason to panic.
No reason. The jury just heard that my mother tried to bribe a witness.
Your mother did, you didn't.
I am dead, Tora.
We still have a witness who thought that he saw a woman. We still have your testimony.
My testimony.
Not to
Listen, my
forget.
testimony.
Listen, Paul.
Don't handle me, Tora. You know, I realize that you're Simon here to handhold the client, but don't.
My assignment isn't to handhold the client.
Let me ask you something, Tora. Do you think I'm innocent?
Yes. Yes.
Paul.
Paul? Could I have a moment with Miss Wilson, please?
Why?
I'd like a moment. You and I had a certain discussion. My son has a family, Miss Wilson. Despite this temporary setback, Paul Stewart is a respected doctor and family man in this community. That is the reputation he once had and will have again, Ms. Wilson. I am confident you don't mean to interfere with that.
I was actually getting ready to go home when he came in.
This was around
11 or so. Maybe a little bit earlier.
Father, can you describe the defendant as he entered your church that night?
He seemed agitated.
Agitated. Did he say anything?
He asked if he could go into the confessional.
Did something seem wrong?
Yes.
Did you go into the confessional?
No. He saw a member of the cleaning crew. He seemed to panic, and he ran out of the church.
And this was on or around 11 p.m. the night that Brenda Wilbur was murdered?
Yes.
Thank you, Father.
This agitation, in your opinion, could it be consistent with Paul seeing Brenda's murdered body? A woman he loved, being emotionally traumatized by what he saw, something that made him run to his clergy.
Yes, it could be consistent with all of that.
Father, Brenda Wilbur led a rather promiscuous life, didn't she? She was involved with various men, any number of whom could have come to her house that night.
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know? You were her priest, were you not?
I was.
Did she not indicate her propensity to seduce men?
I cannot break the confessional seal. I'm bound by canon law.
Were you ever able to observe her outside the confession? Something you could talk about?
No.
Father, may I ask, were you ever romantically intimate with Brenda Wilbur? Father, I asked you a question. I'll need to insist on an answer. Did you have sex with Brenda Wilbur?
Father, we need a response.
Yes. I did.
Was it she who seduced you?
Yes.
Did she ever threaten to expose this? To bring shame upon you and your parish?
No. She did not.
And the other night I came up here to sit. I was pretending we were 10 years old again. With everything ahead of us.
I've always believed life should come with one free do-over.
Are we gonna win?
Listen, our defense has shifted a little. After I call Paul, I'm calling you.
Me?
You need to explain why you bribed Catherine Piper. You need to convince the jury Paul had nothing to do with that.
I thought the idea was to distance me from the defense.
Well, you've made that impossible.
We had made love that day. Evening, really. It's around 6. I left, returned around 10, after I couldn't get her on the phone. And then I found her.
Dead?
Yes.
Then what did you do?
I was experiencing panic.
Panic?
I was a married man, a family man. I had a lot riding in this community that stemmed from leading a life of integrity. I think I felt my life imploding.
Why didn't you call the police?
Clearly, I should have. There was nothing I could do to help Brenda. As I said, I panicked and I ran to Tom.
Father Dugan?
Yes. I went to the church, I guess, to seek counsel or support. And then when I got to the church, I saw somebody from the cleaning crew and I panicked once again. And I ran to my mother's.
What did you do there?
There's a tree house in the woods out back that I built as a child with you, actually. It's a hideout from the world. I think I went there to seek refuge, I guess.
Paul, how long had you been having an affair with Brenda?
It was 2 years.
Do you know if there were other men in her life?
I believe there were, yes. But she would never tell me because...
Because why?
Because she knew I loved her.
Did you kill her?
No. I was there that night, but I didn't kill her, and I didn't see who did.
You find a loved one lying in a pool of blood. You don't call an ambulance. You don't call the police. You just leave.
I knew she was dead. And as for the police, my family name in this town...
Oh, yes, the family name. Tell me about this treehouse you built. You're into carpentry, Doctor?
It's a hobby.
Hobby. Funny, we confiscated a toolbox in the trunk of your car. Couldn't find the hammer.
The toolbox was missing more than just a hammer. It was also missing several tools.
But notably, the hammer.
I believe you seized several hammers from my house.
None that matched that set.
Look, you traced my moves that night. If I had tossed or ditched a weapon...
Where's the hammer? Dr. Stewart.
Your Honor, I must object to this. It's one thing not to have evidence. It's quite another to try to prosecute with that which you do not have. Well, I tell you, I have a hammer. It's a hammer of justice. It's a hammer of freedom. It's a song about love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land. Except perhaps Dedham, Massachusetts. What?
I have good news and bad news.
Bad news first.
My focus group thinks Paul is guilty.
And the good?
They love you.
Splendid.
Alan, we might want to think about a plea.
Okay. I think not.
This focus group is obviously trying to tell us something.
Jamie, try to understand this. If we plead out, I don't get to give my closing, and I've practiced it, so.
You need to take this seriously.
Okay, everybody out now, except Alan. I'm the client. I get to call the occasional shot. Everybody out, now. Seems like the old days. You and I getting in all kinds of trouble, and you having the time of your life. I'm facing prison.
I'm doing the very best I can.
Is there a good deal to be made here?
For a guilty man, I'm sure there's a terrific deal to be had. For the innocent, it would be despicably unfair. Which would you like, Paul? Good or bad?
I didn't kill Brenda.
I know you didn't, so let's not quit.
I know it was a stupid thing to do.
So why did you do it?
I suppose I was afraid that my son wouldn't get a fair trial. I know how people think of me.
But Victoria, if you knew your son was innocent, why bribe a witness?
Catherine Piper's so biased. I was concerned that she'd paint the worst possible picture, and it was a bad idea. One that I was probably blinded a little by my love for Paul.
Your love for Paul. The perception is Paul is the most precious thing in your life.
Yes.
As Paul's oldest friend, I've known you a very long time, haven't I?
Yes, you have.
When I was 16 years old, you and I made love. Several times, in fact.
Mr. Shore, as riveted as I am, and I am, I'm not sure this has anything to do with this trial.
I'm afraid it does, Your Honor. Sleeping with me caused you a great deal of distress, didn't it, Victoria? As I recall, you saw a therapist, and he opined you were perhaps, on some unconscious level, not so much making love to me, but rather to Paul. Victoria, are you in love with your son?
That's ridiculous.
Is it? I once asked you why you never remarried after your husband died, and your response was, you know full well why. Was that an admission to me you were in love with your son?
I love my son the way a mother loves a child. It was never romantic love.
Did you kill Brenda Wilbur? Brenda Wilbur was not only compromising your son with a sordid affair, she was not only destroying his family, his reputation, she was sleeping with the man you wanted to sleep with.
That is sick. If I'm going to be accused of such depravity, I should like to consult an attorney.
That's all right, Victoria. I won't accuse you of anything.
Well, that was wonderful. I guess since paying off the witness didn't work out, Why not a little performance? And that was just wonderful. I guess we'll leave it at, you really, really love your son.
Mr. Shore?
Defense rests, Your Honor.
Ideally, whenever a crime is committed, the leading to a conclusion. In the best case scenario, the truth. But that presumes having unlimited resources, which clearly we don't. So what often happens, we pick the most likely guy and exhaust what we've got trying to nail him.
That happened 80 plus years ago with Sacco and Vanzetti. It's happening here with Paul Stewart. Every year, 10,000 innocent people are convicted in this country. That's according to one study. Others say that figure is low. That's staggering. It's disgraceful. 10,000 wrongful convictions every year. Why? Mainly because juries don't insist on finding guilt beyond all reasonable doubt. When a person is killed, we want somebody convicted. It's human nature. There's closure in saying a crime has been solved. There's also safety in it. We like to go to bed at night thinking the bad guy's been captured, especially in small towns where we're desperate to feel safe. Please, let Paul Stewart be the guy. He must be the guy. He's not the guy. So who is? Catherine Piper is a lunatic who not only derives glee in making the Stewart family suffer, she hated the victim as well. And she just so happened to live right across the street from her. Wendy Stewart had motive. She was angry and hurt. Betrayed wives have certainly been known to react with violence, and she has no alibi. Father Tom Dugan. He had illicit sex with the victim. She had a history of committing extortion. He had everything to lose. And let's not forget Victoria, obsessed with her son's life, his reputation, his legacy, or simply obsessed with her son. The point is, people, there are many potential suspects in this case. And that would include all the strangers in Brenda Wilbur's life. We know nothing of the nature and disposition of those relationships, of the possible jealousies and betrayals, precisely because they were never investigated. Paul Stewart represented only a small fraction of this woman's life. If this jury is going to insist on finding guilt beyond all reasonable doubt, Paul Stewart must be acquitted. Nobody witnessed this crime being committed. The murder weapon was never found. Despite the police tracing my client's every step, prosecution inadvertently destroyed the victim's body before we could properly examine it. Of course there's reasonable doubt. Reasonable doubt. I love Paul Stewart as I would a brother. I grew up with him. It's one of the reasons I know he's innocent. He's not infallible. He had an affair. It may cost him his marriage, perhaps the respect of his children, but he did not. Paul could not take the life of another human being. He simply could not. This may surprise you. I love Dedham, Massachusetts. I grew up here. I'm offended by its legacy of convicting innocent people because I know that's not who we are. This time, let's set the innocent man free.
Rarely do we actually see somebody commit the crime. Typically, criminal cases are circumstantial. Now, the circumstances here are that the defendant had an affair with the victim. There was evidence that she tried to extort him. He had incentive to protect his family name and his community status. His hair, fibers, body oils were found all over the victim. His semen was found in the victim. Blood all over his clothes. He was spotted leaving the scene. That is overwhelming circumstantial evidence, ladies and gentlemen, and it certainly allows you to find guilt beyond reasonable doubt. Now, I suspect the defense counsel already knows that, which is why he began finger-pointing elsewhere everywhere. Oh, hey, maybe an eyewitness did it. Oh, perhaps the priest. Hey, how about the defendant's own mother? And to compound this blatant attack on your intelligence, Mr. Shore buttons his eloquent closing by appealing to your sense of justice. This lawyer deliberately fell on the body to contaminate evidence. The mother of the defendant tried to buy a witness. They staged a performance by mom to make you think that she killed the victim out of jealousy. Now, this would be funny if it weren't a murder trial, but it is. That man picked up a hammer and bludgeoned a woman to death. He's asking you to ignore that because of Sacco and Vanzetti. The police didn't explore any other suspects, ladies and gentlemen, because there are no other suspects. Paul Stewart is the man who killed Brenda Wilbur, which is why he dashed off to his priest to confess.
At some point, will they send us home?
9 o'clock.
He was really compelling. The DA.
How many times are you going to say that?
Well, I said you were good too. If the news is bad, do I go into custody right away?
The news isn't going to be bad. We're winning.
Make eye contact when it's an acquittal.
No.
Yes.
I'm going to call on the foreperson to read the verdict. And I want decorum maintained by everyone, especially the media. Madam Foreperson, do you have a verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Stewart, you may stand up for the reading. Would you please announce your verdict?
On the matter of the Commonwealth versus Paul Stewart, on the charge of murder in the first degree, we, the jury, find the defendant, Paul Stewart, not guilty.
The jury is dismissed. We're adjourned.
Boo! Boo!
don't know what to say.
You owe me a lot of beer.
Just have 2 questions for you.
Okay.
Who do you think killed her, really?
How in God's name would I know? It wasn't me.
Did you really love my mother?
I did.
That stuff about her being romantically in love with me, is any of that
Trial strategy.
Thank you. Thank you.
I got a great idea. When's the last time you smoked pot?
Wow.
Depending on the integrity of the container.
What are you doing?
Our secret panel of the tree trunk. I put some good Colombian down there years ago. It's nailed. When did it get nailed?
I don't know. It looks like an old nail.
How can the hell you can see in this light whether... Paul, if I were to shine a light down the tree trunk, what might I see? I don't want to look down the tree trunk, do I, Paul?
No, you don't. I really loved her, you know. She didn't. Okay.